we are looking at today's edition of Ryse, which will be called Who Killed My Daddy? So basically what we've discovered throughout the campaign so far is Marius is a soldier, was a soldier in the second. His father was killed in an attack on the hometown with barbarians in the first act. You go over to Britannia, you take out King Oswald, you fight Boudica, and you find out, surprising to no one, that the Emperor's son, who seems to be in charge of, I think it's Londinium, I could be wrong, is a complete ponce, and everybody hates him, with good reason. The first thing he does when you get there is ask you to go find Commodus, General Commodus. Which, as it turns out, I was unclear at first that this was the Emperor's brother, or another of the Emperor's sons. So, the leader of Londinium is the Emperor's son, General Commodus is the General's son, or is the Emperor's son, and when you find him, if you didn't know before, you know the second he starts talking, because he too is a completely irritating ponce. Can't stand the asshole. Well, we come back, and bring back General Commodus back to the guy in charge of, the Emperor, the guy in charge, governor. And he proceeds to kill King Oswald after offering him the Emperor's peace, which in this case apparently meant being stabbed with a sword with the Emperor's seal, or a dagger with the Emperor's seal. Now, at that point, the people start to riot, the Gauls start to riot, and mind you, King Oswald was in the middle of surrendering. He was agreeing to the peace treaty with Rome. So, the Gauls start rioting, one of them hits the Emperor's son in the head with a rock, which is one of my favorite moments in this game so far, was when that asshole got hit in the head with a rock. But then we have an interesting reveal. Two interesting reveals, actually. Marius realizes after seeing King Oswald stabbed with the dagger with the Emperor's seal that it wasn't the barbarians who killed his father. It was the Romans, the governors, who killed his father. So that's a change there. We also see Boudica, after seeing her father killed, reaches out to grab the dagger. When she reaches out to grab the dagger, there's been this character who's been kind of a background character, wears a lot of robes, looks very priestly in appearance, who's been kind of hanging out with the Emperor the whole time. And when Boudica reaches out to grab the dagger, this person who we thought was with the Emperors and with the Romans steps on her hand and tells her it's not time yet, and tells her to run. So now we have two questions. Who actually killed Marius' father and why? And, well, shit, who is this character and what are they doing? So with King Oswald dead and Marius' father dead and a whole bunch of questions in the air, let's find out what happens next on Who Killed My Daddy. Oh God, who killed my daddy? Why is he dead?
Who killed my daddy? Daddy!
Crimson. Got a cheering squad today.
What? It's better with two.
It's always better with two. Sometimes it's better with three.
Yeah, of course.
Alrighty, so moving forward. The loading screens are nice. I really like the loading screens, except when I forget that they're loading screens and think that they're cutscenes. That gets a little confusing. It's like, oh hey, when do I get to start? Oh yeah, we're loading. I thought we got rid of loading screens like, I don't know, 2 or 3 generations back. I'm half waiting for this thing to ask me to switch discs. Please clean your disc. Please clean your disc. Go look for things. Because sometimes there are vistas or collectibles, and I've missed a shit ton of those. Also, still don't know what they're about. Haven't looked them up. Okay, so Pax Romanus, and we are supposed to go out and keep them from basically destroying the city. The Gauls are to be pushed out of the city, and we're to keep them from overthrowing it. Alright. Let it rain. Make it rain. Arrows, not money. Arrows. Alright, so I'm supposed to join up with my troops. Ah, yes. Alright, so down the hill we go. Yep. There's the eagle. Jump down, jump down.
I've never seen anything like it. Soldiers! A great battle awaits us!
Oh, Jesus.
They are coming for us! To take everything we have, everything we love! They are determined to take it all from us! Let them come! And we will see!
Oh, for fuck's sake, Marius! They killed your father, they came in here and conquered Britannia. Seriously? You're still selling Rome's bullshit. That's pretty fucking amazing that you are still selling that shit. Target the siege towers. Alright, I can target the siege towers.
Close range. Hit their towers and soldiers. Stay close to the battlements. When their ladders touch stone, kick them down.
Can't fire with that one. Okay, those are Mila. This isn't going well, because I always get lost. Oh, hey! Hey, no. Off, bitch. No. Stabby, stabby. Bye. All right. I'm supposed to target the siege towers, but what am I supposed to target? The fuck? Hey, who invited you? Also, you three fuckers standing around. What do you think this is, a spectator sport? That's it. Immediately after this is over. What? Seriously? Who let you up the wall? You had one job, soldiers. One job. I know. Also, that was an amazing teleport he did there. Stabby, stabby, crit, crit, crit. Why do I not have the archers cover me option anymore? Possibly. I mean, I could have failed it, but I was trying to get rid of the guy that was trying to kill me so that I could successfully have them, you know, do the thing with the arrows. Target the siege engine, stops the incoming projectiles, but siege engines will reach the wall. Target the siege towers. No siege tower will reach the wall, but siege engine fire will continue. Target the... Oh, I see. I had this objective for my men. Let's stop the siege towers.
Target their siege towers.
Yeah, because we can... I'm sure we have ways of handling the ballista. What is this for? It's got to end up being used at some point. Okay, so we can't shoot down the... No! Seriously, how hard is it for you guys to kick down a couple of goddamn ladders?
Sir, the barbarians are overwhelming us. We must get those ladders down.
You don't say. Also, I thought we weren't supposed to have any siege towers. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Alright, so no siege engines reaching the wall. That's not allowed. The ladder over here, let's get that down. Almost all of your men are dead. That's great. can't see this going well for us pretty much at all. I mean, it's just, we've got siege engines coming in, we've got soldiers coming up the walls, we've got... I already told you to do that. So what am I supposed to do to stop the barbarian attack? What, am I missing something, or is it just run back and forth, kick down ladders, and kill barbarians? Because I can do that. No. No.
Archers,
What? I should try to play a horror game. Apparently, I should try to play a horror game. I do actually enjoy horror games quite a bit. I mostly enjoy watching other people play horror games, to be fair, but... Are we done? Almost all of your men are dead, but everybody loves me because I'm a terrible general, and in Rome you're afraid to criticize your generals. Alright, so we passed that point. Barely. I've done that a lot this run. Like, I've barely passed certain sections. Commander Battalion. If I remember right, he's the good guy. He's the one that I like.
The city will be overwhelmed. Get these people to the boats.
Yes, sir.
Really?
I need to get to the docks. Is there another way?
Yes, sir. You can cut through the slums there.
I can cut through the slums where? Right there? Yep. The Britons are coming! The Britons are coming! Yeah, well, we came first. Just like a bad prom. Get to the chopper! Is there a reason to go in these houses?
Archers!
Kill that moose! Stabby! Stabby! Stabby. So, am I biased, or did they just do a really good job with the environments in this game? I mean, I don't have any particular love for the Cry engine or anything, but it just seems like they really did an impressive job. Especially driving home the concept of the squalor that's down in the slums and chaos of fighting and these kind of conditions. Oh, ladder? Do I go up the ladder? I do. Okay. Evacuate the civilians, take out...
Here's the hero Centurion to save the day.
Send him to the bottom of the U!
Look, he was floating on water! That was amazing, just like hovering in the air. These Britons are truly inhuman. Restore some health. Gonna do that whole Vampire Marius thing. And then go take out this fucking archer that's giving me such a pain in the ass. And he's down. Support the barge along the river. Okay, cool. What barge? Where? Okay, good. Found a way.
I'm begging you, please.
Huh, we got the Bearman back. You think they're just gonna show up randomly throughout from now on? Probably what's gonna happen. They'll probably just become like a new enemy, take all the special out of them. Okay, now what? I just gotta keep up with the barge as it tries to escape? Okay. Up here.
Come on, come on.
Up there.
I can't get the gates open.
I can't get the gates open. I can't. I'm working on it. Jesus. People are fucking irritating. Help us, help us. Smash the gate with something. Well, if you've got such a great idea, why don't you smash the gate? Alright, we're gonna drop a wagon on it. A conveniently placed wagon. Boom. Hey, look, the wagon. Let's get out of here. This whole place is burning. I mean, at least it's warm. They always say that it's cold and rainy in Britain. Staying here. The only thing you have to worry about is the rain of the ash.
No Roman leaks alive!
Alright, so the barge is proceeding down the river. The Britons are determined. Not there. certain how necessary it is for this to be a goddamn maze. Stabby. They really do make the executions easy in this game. What's hard is not the executions themselves, but... Yay! I feel like there's a bunch of fucking tactics that... Okay, so... now what? Okay, so I need to get up there. Really? Why wouldn't you let me go over it the first time?
So much.
Battalion is sounding the retreat. We must fall back to the courthouse.
Sir, ground to a halt. Been here for the hour. Have embedded archers. Those barbarians just won't fall.
These barbarians won't fall? Well, it's because they're fighting for their homeland.
Let's show them the strength of our shield and the alien blades.
Right, let's start by showing them how good we are at hiding, and then how good we are. Alright. Well, that could have gone better. Alright, so we seem to have gotten through there. Again, barely. I am a bad general. I get my men killed.
You men, round up whoever's left and fall back. The rest of you, keep this bridge open for the retreat. I'll meet with Battalion at the courthouse.
Honestly, at the end of the day, it looks like Marius is a pretty good general when it comes to how he conducts himself and how he works with his men. He knows that his men are ultimately expendable. They have to be. They're soldiers. But he tries not to treat them that way until it's absolutely necessary. He also puts, like, you know, the people of Rome and his people together, even when he doesn't entirely agree with what's going on. And that's been pretty evident all the way throughout. So... you know, you can question him morally all you want, but at the end of the day, he's a good soldier. He just, perhaps, isn't... well, at least not yet. I mean, we have yet to see. Doesn't look like he's feeling too hot about the Emperor and his behavior. I mean, and really, he's got to blame the Emperor for what happened. If he hadn't killed King Oswald, like he said right before, it's like, you know, they were seconds from just getting on a boat and leaving this godforsaken hellhole. Oh, this fight again. would really like to... Yes! I get to kill you with an execution. That feels awesome. Not sure how I feel about it when they take a boss from one fight and turn him into a typical, just like a typical encounter for the rest of the, the rest of the game. It's not an uncommon tactic. I've seen it used a lot, but I feel like it takes away from the encounter with that boss when that boss becomes just another foot troop. I really need to learn how to use that attack more effectively. It is pretty damn handy. Are you boys done? Good, because I'm ready for whatever the final confrontation is here at the courthouse.
We must ready ourselves for the next assault. Marius, come. Follow me.
Ah, Battalion.
God gives him respite.
In we go.
Is lost. We must get as many of our
York, that's where they are. They're in York.
the river. That's the only way out now.
We'll get them on the ship from Rome. It's armored and will withstand anything the barbarians can throw at it.
No. They will have to go on the other boats. Commodus and his guard escaped on the warship. They were the first to run. The first out of the harbor, kicking aside women and children as they fled.
That's fucking noble. Assholes. So of course General Commodus and everybody ran. They took the warship, which could have taken everybody, and instead just kicked women and children out of the way. Awesome.
Good. When all our men are safe, we evacuate on the last boat out. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Marius, this way.
We must get word out. Tell the Senate. What Commodus has done will have to be paid for.
Agreed.
Yeah, because you're going to get real far telling Nero that his son is a coward. Unless you're going to put the sword to his gut, nobody's going to fucking...
Take command, Marius. Reach our men on the bridge and bring them back. I'll oversee the evacuation from here.
You there! Fall back! We're getting you out of here. I'll take the Scorpio and provide you cover. You men, haul me back to the left flank. Fall there! Move!
Kind of dumb. Oh, I could perhaps notice that I can fire volleys. Probably gonna have to do this section over again. Yeah. I screwed this one up. because I missed the fire volley thing. Although, you know, hey, not a bad idea. Let's see what we can do about upgrading everything. I don't really care about that. Sure, why not? What? I know you are. Haven't really been using a lot of these when it comes right down to it, and they don't really seem like they're that beneficial when it comes right down to it. It's like the executions are always fatal, so why am I upgrading my executions? And I guess it's because they give, like, in this case, it gives more health, does more damage. Although, why that would be useful doing more damage when you're... I mean, you're killing them. That's what an execution is. So unless it gives you, like, a damage boost after the fact, which it doesn't seem to, not really sure how that's useful. So I'm basically just throwing XP at the wall here because why not? I've already got all of the major upgrades for, like, health and whatnot. Alright, so let's go back to it. Yeah. It's because I'm a terrible general. That's been established. Shut up! Oh, back to the loading screen. Everything's so peaceful. Why can't York like this now? Can't the Gauls just get up and leave? That would be fantastic. Or the Romans. So fire volley. I'm unaware of when Scorpios became machine guns, but okay. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason for me to let up on... Okay, so it does more damage. Why isn't that barrel moving? Yeah, this is really confusing, because there doesn't seem to be any point behind it. Because also... So I did even worse than last time, it appears. Slightly better. Okay. And then it was easy. Evacuate the Roman troops, hunt down the warship, sink it to the bottom of the ocean with Commodus died to the keel. Aha! that's how that works. It only took me, 3/4 of the game to figure it out. But the deflection is what I've been trying to do all. What the hell? Was it? Jesus, seriously? What the fuck? That was brief. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this is fine. Everything's fine. Italian, help the people get out of there. Come on.
I'll hold them off until the ship is clear.
No! You have to go. You must live.
She's the only other decent Roman I've met.
People listen to you. You're a commander. They have to. Now go.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm staying behind to die. Fantastic. Well, shit, that's the end of me. Pretty much that look right there. This has got to be a fool's errand. They can't seriously expect me to hold off the entire horde. Yes, because focus is awesome, that's why. Okay, focus, focus, focus. Get this fucking shit. Awesome. Executions are always nice. Now I want to know who this girl with all the fucking flowers that keep showing up is. Obviously it's a goddess or a spirit of some kind, but she only shows up when you're in really deep shit, which means she should be showing up any time now. Stabby. Seriously, the execution technique in this is totally your VATS system. It takes a situation that you otherwise would pretty much, not have a great chance of surviving, and makes it completely obtainable. Stab, stab. I'm seriously expecting, and as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to be a little bit disappointed if this doesn't actually turn into one of those situations where you can't win, you're not expected to win, you just get overrun. But I know a lot of people hate that, but sometimes it's correct, it's right for the story. And it's all about how well you do. Yeah, I guess that was pretty much it. It's just they're going to do a cutscene for you. You got to survive the cutscene to hold them off long enough. Inner demons. Find out what really happened to your parents. Who killed my daddy? Oh, wow. I don't even get a noble death. They just throw me in the water and let me drown. So I guess I got my wish on one hand. You actually can't win that fight. But I still think it would be pretty awesome if you could have just kept fighting until you fell. This guy, this is the one I'm talking about. Who is this person, and what is his stake in Boudica killing the Emperor? Also, Why did he both stop her and then tell her to run away so she'd get a chance to do it again later? Who is this guy? Is it another god? Because here's a god who seems to have a stake in this whole thing. Also, what's holding her dress on? There's a dagger. She manifested a dagger and handed it to him. Damocles.
A revered leader in a vast army. His cowardly commanders abandoned him.
Oh.
Nemesis, the goddess of revenge, allowed Damocles to return to the world as a vengeful spirit.
Oh.
A ghostly, black-armored centurion who would hunt down and kill each of the generals who had wronged him.
So you die, and Nemesis brings you back by giving you the dagger of Damocles. Alright. Not hating this so far. I love the way the water's collecting on the lens. Of course, I want to know where they got a camera in this day and age. I don't know. I've always wondered what effect they're going for when they do that. When they show the droplets on what would be the camera lens in a movie.
Darius Titus, you are a general of Rome. I brought you here to protect me from Damocles. But you are Damocles! Gods protect. You are Damocles!
Indeed,
God, Nero's insane.
And my story is almost at an end.
Oh.
I became driven by one thought, one solitary desire. The desire for vengeance.
Why don't you kill him?
Vengeance against the Emperor.
Monologuing's for bad guys.
Who had my family butchered. Vengeance against his despicable sons who betrayed my legion. In order to exact my vengeance, I'd have to return to where my journey began. Return to my home.
Danger surrounded near back to Rome. The evil which had plagued Britain had now infected this city. Starving refugees from our once free Rome lined the roads, telling tales of deprivation and torture. The rule of law lay shattered. My life's solitary purpose was to return to Rome and end the evil that you created, to prevent you from destroying the Rome that I love, and to return it to its people.
You know, it's interesting. I never thought of Nero as being a fat man. I always saw him as like this skinny little guy. But it's way more likely that he was, yeah. I mean, given his tendency to excess, his reputation for just complete hedonism, and his incredibly overdeveloped sense of narcissism. I was seriously blocked by a tent rope. Alright, hang on just a minute.